Ah, you're back. Well, I got an update on this truck, and I've been having updates, and I keep having updates, and keep coming up with back to the drawing board. However, I just completed the intake swap, did it exactly perfect, started it up, and absolutely no change, nothing. I just turned a bunch of nuts and bolts and gasket scraping and everything and put it all back together for nothing. That would be the second time I've pulled intake, and even took the little dowel pins out of the Chinese wall, all that stuff on both ends and everything. That didn't do it. So I pulled the heads off. As you can look down in there, you can see that the heads are off of that thing now, because I had to go deeper. There's just nothing else left to do. So come over here and I'll show you what I found. Very interesting. You'll notice I've got a couple of shiny intake valves, or sorry, exhaust valves. And why is that? Well, blown head gasket's all I can figure, or there's something wrong in the exhaust ports. I don't know. Oh, they're on this side. Here they are. Exhaust ports. Something's weird. It just seemed like to me it shouldn't be doing that, but it is. And it had compression. You notice the other side wasn't doing that. You know, they're nice. Everything's black. So I have two shiny clean exhaust valves, and the antifreeze was just leaking in that way. Must have been coming in like this and just somehow it cleaned those two valves. It probably wasn't a real big leak. Here are the gaskets, and you can't really tell. Actually, I think it's this one. You can't really tell the path that it chose, but it was leaking antifreeze. You know, but when you look at that ring though, see, that's what's weird about this. So I'm just like, all right, you know what? I got a solution for all this. The solution is another set of heads. Follow me over here, please. Speedmaster, sorry. Speedmaster. Oh, would you look at that? Wow. Very nice. Very nice. So, Speedmaster heads, small block Chrysler, of course, 202 intake valves, 162 exhaust, a little bigger than the factory on the exhaust side. Very pretty. Brand new, not 50 years old like the ones I got laying in the floor. And very nice ports. I mean, right through there. Can you kind of come in there into these ports? Very nice, right in there, just like it should. And they're just very well made, from what I can see, for $450 bare. And I don't see a problem. I mean, let's take one of these intake valves. They always say to take it, when you buy them like that, take it to a machine shop and check them out. Very light. I mean, this is so light compared to those other ones. My Lord. I mean, goes right in there. I don't have any guide problems. Right in there. Very nice. Yep. Now, they only give you a 2-angle valve job, but you can make it a 3 if you want when you got them at the machine shop. I don't feel any problems with anything. I mean, I don't know what there is to check, but people say to have the machinist check them out. I guess some people have had some tight valve guides and stuff, but not this head. The other one is in the box over there. I haven't taken it out yet. But, so it's going tomorrow. Going tomorrow to a machinist in Ocala, Florida. Actually, it's a guy that actually, if you all remember Big Daddy Gartlett's, Big Daddy, yep, Big big drag racer through the 60s and 70s. Got a big place in Ocala, Florida. Still around. He's 90 years old now. And this machinist works on some of his stuff. And so he's pretty good, I'd say. And that's where this is all going. And he's going to do these heads for me, put them together, check them out, and install the spring, to the right height, and make sure that everything's good. So that's where they're going. And I just wanted to make this video to show you guys. I've had to go to this extreme. $450 per head, bare, plus a set of valves, springs, retainers, single locks. Had to buy those. Single groove lock. Just and I'm not going to keep pulling heads or pulling intakes and having no results and over. I mean, there's nothing wrong with anything. I didn't find anything wrong in the combustion in the cylinders, combustion area. I didn't see anything wrong other than just those two shiny exhaust valves. And had to have been leaking antifreeze. That's the only way you can get that. So that means a blown head gasket to me, or there's something really screwed up inside that head. I couldn't see any cracks. I'm going to have this guy go through there and check those too. These 360 heads are the 596 smog heads, but they have hardened seats. And I had the little air ports at the bottom. They're plugged. And I thought they got good time left on them, I thought. I mean, they went through the same process with another guy up in Virginia, in Stafford, and it looked like good heads. He milled a little bit off the head and a little bit off of this block, and everything was nice and true. But I used a head gasket that is possibly questionable. I used a new Fel-Pro, but I just used the standard Fel-Pro head gaskets that you can buy at a parts store. And I called up Summit and explained my problem, and with these Keith Black pistons being over 10-to-1, they said it's possible too much compression for those cheap head gaskets. That could be where my problem is. I got a head gasket that's now coming that's rated over 11-to-1, and that's not gonna have a problem. So I'm trying to get all this from happening ever again. So that's where I'm at with this thing. So I'll get it going, and please like and subscribe. Trying to build up the channel and with some useful information, and you're just going to see all my journeys. I still got my 340 over there. I'll get back to that. I'm not going to mess with that right now. It's over there waiting. I'm going to have the deck lathed, basically zero deck height on that because it's got some pits on the block deck. There is room to do that. But that's going to Ocala too, to that guy. But not right now. I want to get this truck running. So thank you very much, people, and y'all have a good weekend.